Testing 1, 2. Are we live? Well, good afternoon. You're tuned in to GoBraves.live, bringing you live stream of the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves JV game. Immediately following this will be the Varsity game. The Braves will be taking on the Chamberlain Cubs. This is a game that had been postponed probably about 2 weeks ago. They're not supposed to be a doubleheader with the girls. Only the girls made it up. Testing 1, 2. Test. Testing 1, 2. Test. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Testing 1, 2. We'll be bringing you the JV game here, as I stated earlier. Testing 1, 2. Test. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Testing. Test. 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 Looking at the starters for Chamberlain, Sawyer Donovan, number 11, Cruz Solik, 13, Kenan McCloskey, number 10, Levi Miller, number 2, and Connor Hickney, number 33. And again, we have to make some adjustments here with the equipment. And we're about set for action. Officials for this game and the Varsity game will be Willie Circle Eagle, Jackson Nigel, and Dean Dupree's. Scores table, Ashley, Harley, and Lou working the scores table. Of course, Kirsten Duchenot as the trainer here on site. I'll be working alongside Slim and Jacob, running the live stream. Like I said, immediately following this would be the Varsity game for the boys. So for the Braves, we have Damian Clown, Levi, Dyson, Preston, and Ty. Ball is tipped and controlled. Actually, it'll be a turnover on the Cubs. The center, number 13, jumping, also controlled the ball, which is illegal. Ball will belong to the Braves. Hawk Nation out on top for the Braves. Garrow inside, and we're going to have a tie-up inside. Jump ball. Possession arrow will go back to the Cubs. Rebound off to Garrow, number 34 for the Braves. Garrow drives the lane. He's going to be fouled. Picking up that foul will be number 33, Hickey. I think that's his name. Again, somebody's spelling here in the scorebook is a little bit hard to read. Yeah, it's Hickey's his last name. Again, Elk Nation out on top. Getting it over Kennedy. Kennedy coming up on top inside to Garrow. Garrow bounce pass, thrown away. Coming up with the loose ball will be Donovan for the Cubs. Cubs now down on the attack. Handling the ball is Miller. Inside, pass tipped away by Garrow. Shot is up by Miller. Rebound no good, and a tip and scramble for the ball controlled by the Cubs. Miller with a second attempt, and he'll hit that one for 2 to open the scoring. Preston Jackson gets it over to High Elk inside to Garrow. Garrow back out to Preston. Preston is going to turn the ball over traveling. Cubs working the perimeter right now, looking inside. Miller, a turnaround jump shot, and that's going to be good. Four-point lead, 4 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Levi Elk Nation handling the ball. Gets it over to Kennedy. Kennedy over to pass intended for Preston Jackson. Ball goes out of bounds, will belong to the Braves. Clown with the ball for the Braves now. Garrow gets his shot blocked. Miller now coming down court with the ball. Interior pass made to Solik. His shot is off the mark. Jackson with the rebound. Gets it over to Garrow. Clown with the three-pointer. That's going to be good. Damian Clown hitting a three-pointer. 3-4 favor of the Cubs. McCluskey backdoor to Miller. His shot's no good. Gets his own rebound. And put back is good. Levi Miller for the Cubs has 6 points. And that's the score on the scoreboard. Out on top now is Clown. Clown drives the lane, kicks it over to Kennedy. Kennedy shots an air ball. Rebound comes off to Donovan. Donovan brings the ball up. Interior pass made. Nice move on the inside by number 33, Hickey, with 2 points. 8-5, 2:20 first quarter. Hawk Nation by the defender, pulls back up. Over to Jackson, inside to Garrow. Turnover. Substitutions coming in for the Braves. Miller now with the ball. Interior pass made to Solik. Backside. McCluskey kicks it back, gets it back, goes, drives the lane. His shot's going to be blocked, but there's going to be a foul. Foul go against number number 42 of the Braves. And that is Max Bobtail Bear, who's into the game. We have Eli Bernard in. Easton Lawrence. Number 22 is Umpo, makes room for them. I don't think this number is right on this player. There'll be a technical foul, I believe, wearing number 22 is, it looks to be like KP Eagle staff. Umpo's not in the game, but he has number 22 on Eagle staff. So on the technical, hitting the free throw will be number 10, McCluskey. Second one is good as well. Takes it up to 10-3. So again, we have KP Eagle staff, Easton Lawrence, Eli Bernard, Max Bobtail Bear, and number 24, Nehemiah Veal into the game. Now back to the foul. McCluskey hits the first of the 2 shots. Second shot is in and out, rebound controlled by Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear looking down the court over to Veal. Veal turning the ball over. 1:49 first quarter. I apologize for the delays here. The book is a little bit hectic here, trying to get it back in order. So that being said, I think we've got everything ready with regards to the lineups now. Chamberlain with the ball. Donovan out on top, looking for help. Finds it in Miller. Miller working against Eagle staff. Ball kicked opposite side to McCluskey. Interior pass made. Nice layup there by Sullick. He gets 2 points. 13-3, 10-point lead for the Cubs early on here in the first quarter. Bobtail Bear over to Eagle staff, into Lawrence. Lawrence looking for help. Lawrence not finding anybody, gets it back to Eagle staff. Eagle staff goes right, back to Easton. Backdoor pass, layup there for Bobtail Bear. Max Bobtail Bear with 2 points, 5-13, minute to go, first quarter. Miller now being guarded by Eagle staff. Eagle staff tips that away, still controlled by the Cubs. McCluskey looking for help. Olsen now with the ball, number 1. Braves in a man-to-man defense. Bernard gets burnt on the inside, and the shot is a little strong. Rebound controlled by the Cubs. And number 13 making the basket, and that is Sullick with another basket, and is going to get a free throw. Foul will go against the Braves. And I believe that may be Bobtail Bear's second personal. No, actually, that foul goes against number 24, Veal. Into the game for the Cubs is River Newhouses. Second free throw is no good. 15-5, 40 seconds. Eagle staff, nice move. Shot is off. Easton Lawrence with the rebound. Bending over, he needs to shoot it back up. Did not take it back up, but he's going to be fouled. I think tying him up was number 13, Sullick. He picks up his first personal, second team foul. Returning to the game, we also see Hickey coming back in. And taking a seat will be Hickey. Lawrence into Bobtail Bear, back to Lawrence. Ball stripped and it's controlled by Eagle staff. Or actually, that is Eagle staff shooting a 3. No good. Ball tipped and controlled. KP Eagle staff with the steal. Breakaway layup. Goes up and misses the point-blank layup with 10 seconds on the clock. Cubs, one final opportunity to score here. And we're going to have a turnover by the Cubs. Good defense by Bobtail Bear to force a turnover. Travel on number 10, McCluskey. So with 7.5 seconds, the Braves will get one opportunity here. Eagle staff over to Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear quickly down the court, goes up. He's trying to pass it to Lawrence, and Lawrence will advise foul, number 42. Picking up the personal is Easton Lawrence, and that'll be number 4 on the team. Really no reason to reach in on that one, as it was a bad pass. And so with 3.6, last shot here coming up by the Cubs. Ball inbounded. Olsen with the ball, looking for some help, and a turnover. And that'll end the first quarter, 5-15. Again, 5-15. Chamberlain 15, Braves 5. Braves are led by Levi Miller with 6, Cruz Sullick with 4, McCluskey with 3, and Hickey with 2. For the Braves, Clown with a 3-pointer and Bobtail Bear with a bucket for the 5 points they have up on the board. And again, Braves varsity action will follow this game. We'll take a quick break. We are not going to commercials. We'll just keep it on the clock and then return as soon as the game starts back up. Possession arrow belongs to the Braves. Again, Cubs working man-to-man defense. Out on top is Eagle staff. We also have Yoel into the game. He's working the center position for the Braves. Umpo makes room for them also into the game. KP Eagle staff drives the lane, puts a runner up, and it's going to be no good. Board cleaned up by the Cubs, Olson. Back to Miller. Miller working against KP Eagle staff. Down to the corner to Olson. Olson's interior pass is stolen by Bernard. Quickly down to makes room for them. Makes room for them, goes up, puts up the runner, and that's going to be good. Braves seem to have picked up the defense a little bit than they did in the first half, or first quarter. Interior pass, spin move, shot is up, and that is going to be good by Hickey shooting over Yellowall. Makes room for them over to Eagle staff. 5 minutes here, second period. Eagle staff down to makes room for them, makes room, drives left, goes up, fires, a little short, rebound comes off to the Cubs. With the ball is McCluskey. He drives all the way down, his shot is short, rebound is going to be tipped out and will belong to the Cubs. Basically, I think we've seen everybody on the Braves bench here at the start of the second quarter. Everybody's got into the game. Miller set to inbound the ball, looking for help. Finally out on top to Donovan. He pulls up, fires, it's short, rebound controlled. Over to number 12, Newhouse. Number 2, Miller fires. His air ball tipped and controlled by makes room for them. Looking for Eagle staff, losing his bounces, makes room for them, and that's going to be a turnover on him. And Miller throwing it over to Donovan and throwing it away. Elk Nation coming into the game, makes room for them, and goes back out. Again, actually makes room for them. Seem to have things going the Braves' way, and then they pull him. And we've got Eagle staff in now. That's Elk Nation. Elk Nation picked up his dribble, and he throws that away. And that ball will belong to the Cubs. Turnover, Elk Nation. Cubs inbounding back to Miller in the corner. Miller looking right, back out on top. And Braves in the man-to-man defense here. With the ball now is Donovan, reversing to the opposite side to Neuenhuis. Driving the lane, putting up the runner is Hickey. Rebound comes off to the Braves. That is Bernard with the rebound. And the foul will go against Hickey, his second personal. Third team foul on the Cubs. And we're going to have a timeout here with 3:57. Braves trailing by 10, second quarter, 7-17. Be right back. We got Bobtail Bear back into the game with Eagle staff down to Garrow. Garrow, nice tip to Bernard, and his shot's going to be good. Credit Garrow with that one, saving the ball and also getting the assist. Cubs now working against the man-to-man defense. Ball tipped and is controlled by the Cubs. There's going to be a foul against Eagle staff. And that'll be the first foul on KP. Three-pointer on the way by the Cubs. That's going to be short. They get the board back. And that's Miller, and he's going to lose the handle on it. Tipped out by Eagle staff. Ball belongs to the Cubs. Preston Jackson's getting set to come in. And Bernard will take a seat. So we have Jackson, Eagle staff, Garrow, Bobtail Bear, and Elk Nation in the game. Turnaround jump shot. Nice looking jump shot there by Sawyer Donovan. Hitting that 19-9. Eagle staff quickly down the court, and we're going to have a reach-in foul going against the Cubs. I believe that foul is going to go against Miller, his first personal, and that'll be the fourth team foul against the Cubs. Bobtail Bear over to Garrow. Garrow easily breaking the press for the Braves. Garrow goes right down the lane, puts up the runner, a little strong. Bobtail Bear cleans it up, and his miss comes off to Garrow. Garrow fires again, no good. Battle for the board, and that's Garrow, and he's going to be fouled. Picking up that foul will be number 10, McCluskey, and that's going to be a fifth team foul. Earning a trip to the line will be Ty Garrow to shoot a pair. Good effort there by Garrow and Bobtail Bear on the rebounding end. And he'll get to shoot 2 free throws. First one a little strong. Again, score stands 19-9, 2:58 here in the second quarter. Garrow's second one very strong off the glass, and board cleared by the Cubs. Donovan for the Cubs, controlling out on top, being guarded by Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear doing a good job of giving pressure out on top, near turnover. Down to the corner to Olsen, back out on top, interior pass made to Sullick. Nice move there by Sullick. Rebound controlled by the Cubs, and we're going to have a foul over the back, I believe. Going to the line will be McCluskey to shoot a pair, and I believe that foul will go against Jackson. Jackson picking up his first personal, 6th team foul against the Braves. And at the line, we're going to see Kenan McCluskey. He hits the first of the 2 free throws. 20-9, 2:33 here in the second period. Second free throw is also good. He's 5 out of 6 from the line. Eagle staff, and he's going to be fouled by number 2, Levi Miller, picking up his second personal, 6th team foul. So next fouls for both teams will result in the bonus. We've got 2:28 here in the second period. Bobtail Bear set to inbound. Bobtail Bear going down the left side. Working in a single man coverage by the Cubs. Back out on top to Eagle staff. And Eagle staff shook his head and didn't move his feet. That's a turnover. 9-21. We have Clown returning to the game for Eagle staff. Miller with the ball, interior pass made, shot, rebound controlled by Jackson. Loses it, comes away to the Cubs. Spin move there by McCluskey, and he gets an easy bucket. Nice move, 23-9. Bobtail Bear out on top, pulls up, fires a three-pointer, a little strong. Board tapped out of bounds. It'll go off Clown. Will belong to the Cubs. Minute 54 here in the first half. Quickly down the court comes Donovan working against Elk Nation. Back out on top to Miller working against Clown. Man-to-man defense. Elk Nation, nice job coming over to steal that one. Quickly down to Bobtail Bear, and he goes down strong, gets a layup. Benefit from Elk Nation's defense is Bobtail Bear. He's got 4 in the ball game, 11-23. Miller crossing half court for the Cubs now. Setting the offense, back out on top. Cross court over McCluskey. Interior pass and shot up by number 13, Sullick. He's got 6 in the ball game, 25-11, minute 14. Maximus Bobtail Bear down to Levi Elk Nation. Cutting Clown, his shot is up, gets it over to the big defender and just a little short. Garrow comes a little shaken up on that play. Rebound off to the Cubs. Donovan with the ball, back over to Sullick. Interior pass made to Olsen. He's going to be fouled. And Grady Olsen getting a trip to the line to shoot a pair. And I believe that foul will go against Elk Nation, number 12. Elk Nation's first personal, 7th team foul, but it was in the act of shooting. 2 free throws here for Olsen. First free throw is good. 26-11 favor of Chamberlain. Basket is good on the second one. The official here blew his whistle on the violation, which he's supposed to let him shoot it and then blow the whistle, but it went in anyway. Braves on the attack, down to Clown, but tipped out of bounds by number 12, Neuenhaus. 41 seconds, 11-27. Elk Nation into Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear goes left over to Jackson. Jackson back on top. Elk Nation looking, finds Clown cutting the back. Nice pass there, Elk Nation to Clown. And Clown with another bucket. He's got 5 in the ball game. 26 seconds now, coming down the opposite way. McCluskey back out on top with the ball's 31. Horman. McCluskey retains the possession, drives the lane, free throw line, fires, in and out, no good. Olsen cleans that up. His putback's no good, and Garrow ties him up. Jump ball, possession arrow will belong to Chamberlain. And we've got 8 seconds on the clock, 13-27. Ball way out on top, back down to the corner, three-pointer on the way, no good. Board cleaned up, and there's going to be another fall. This one on Bobtail Bear, and McCluskey going to get another rebound. McCluskey's been pretty active on the boards, and it shows in the scoring column. This will be his 7th and 8th free throws of the game here in the first half.
First free throw is good. 6 out of 7. It's 4 times being fouled in the act of shooting. And that's going to be no good as Olsen steps in. Trying to see who stepped in first, Olsen or Garrow, and I do believe Olsen won the race of stepping in there. So with 1.4 seconds, Braves trail 13-28. Bobtail Bear is going to throw it the length of the court. Down to Garrow. Garrow fires at half court at the buzzer. Just about hits that, but no good. So at halftime, 15-point lead here for the Cubs. A quick rundown for the scoring for you. For Donovan of the Cubs, he's got 2 points. Sulick has 6. McCluskey, again, like I said, 8 trips to the line. He's 6 out of 8. That last one wasn't his fault. Olsen stepped in. So he's got 8 points. Levi Miller was 6. All those coming in the first quarter. Connor Hickney with 4. And Grady Olsen with 2. For the Braves, Damon Clown leads the scoring column with 5 points. He hit that 3-pointer in the first quarter. That nice backdoor cut and assist by Elk Nation for his second bucket. Bobtail Bear has 4 points. Bernard with 2 and makes room for them with 2. So we're at halftime, 13-28, favor of the Cubs. We'll take a break and then bring you the second half here shortly.
Welcome back. We're ready to start the second half here. Again, we're at halftime of the JV game. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte 13, Chamberlain 28. And I guess the big story for the game would be the size of Chamberlain on the interior. Primarily McCluskey, Sullick, and Hickey, again, controlling that middle and all the rebounds that come with that. Beyond that for the Braves, again, Damian Clown with 5 points, but a couple of positives would be Elk Nation and Bobtail Bear both doing a decent job on both ends of the court. They picked up on the defense a little bit and did a little better in that second quarter. First quarter they had 5 points, second quarter they had 8. So we're set to return here. We've got Newenhouse, I think his name is, and Miller, McCluskey, Hickey, and I'm not sure the third one. For the Braves, we have Jackson, Kennedy, Clown, Elk Nation, and Garrell. Possession arrow will belong to the Braves. 6-minute quarters here in the JV game. Elk Nation out on top, setting the offense, working against man-to-man defense. Elk Nation over to Kennedy. Over to Jackson. Jackson over to Elk Nation. Elk Nation pulls up, kicks it opposite side to long three-pointer up by Clown, short. Board comes off to Hickey. Hickey over to Donovan. Donovan bringing it down for the Cubs. Hickey drives the lane, opposite side to Miller. Miller decides against a three-pointer, pulls in a little closer, shoots an air ball. And there to clean it up will be McCluskey. McCluskey kind of seems to be everywhere for Chamberlain. Very active both on the boards and on defense. Elk Nation getting a little trouble out top by Newenhouse, and the ball is stolen. And he loses the handle on it, and we'll see what's called here. We're going to have a foul called. And that foul goes against number 34, Ty Garrell, picking up his first personal. Newenhouse. It's about as close as I can get to his names. Free throw hits the front iron, but rolls over the top and drops. Second free throw no good, and we're going to have a whistle here. We're going to shoot it over. Somebody into the lane a little too quick on that one. So he'll get a do-over. 5:02 on the clock, 31-13 Cubs on top of the Braves right now. Second free throw is there. Second opportunity pays off for him. Elk Nation now over to Garrell. Garrell turns the ball over. Miller drives in. His shot's no good. He gets his rebound. Put back is going to be good for Miller. Kennedy with the ball gets it over to Garrell, and there's going to be a over and back call. And we're going to have a timeout by the Braves with 4:45 on the clock, 13-34. Cubs score 6 unanswered points, and we'll come right back. Returning to action again off the turnover, the Cubs will have possession. 4:45. Miller out on top for Chamberlain. Over to Hickey, and we're going to have a foul.
Actually, we're going to have a 3-second call go against McCluskey. Got caught sleeping in the paint down there. And Jackson now set the inbound for the Braves. Again, full court man-to-man defense by the Cubs. Jackson throws it over to Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear, again, pretty decent ball handler. Has some size to him. Down to Kennedy. Back on top to Clown. Clown goes left, fires, and that's going to be good for Damian Clown. He's got 7 in the game. 15-34. Miller down the right side for Chamberlain. Interior pass to Hickey. Hickey back out on top to McCluskey. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Board cleared up by Garrow. Garrow down to Clown. Clown with the breakaway layup, and that's another 2 points for Damian. Miller for Chamberlain crossing midcourt. Being double teamed. Finally getting it down to the corner. Back out on top to Miller. 17-34. Interior pass made. Newhouse cutting, and he's going to be fouled. And he'll get a trip to the line. We'll see who the foul goes against. Basket is good. And he'll get a free throw here. And that foul goes against Garrow, his second team foul on the Braves. Bernard will check into the game. After the made basket, he'll get a single free throw here. And that is in and out, no good. Ball tip, controlled by McCluskey. Yet another rebound. Bernard battling underneath there for the Braves. And it'll finally go out of bounds on out of the hands of Hickey. And Jackson set the inbound. Gets it over to Clown. Clown decides to pull back up. Whoop. It's going to be a double dribble against Clown. He was looking down for Kennedy. Kennedy wasn't looking back. And again, unforced error there on Clown with the turnover travel. Again, Miller doing most of the ball handling duties for Chamberlain. Donovan with the ball now over to Hickey. Hickey drives the lane. Nice job closing off that baseline. Back to Miller. His shot is short. Hickey with the rebound. Back out top to Miller. Miller looking for some help, getting it over to Donovan. Donovan being met by Bobtail Bear. Switch to the reverse to Newhausen. Back on top to Hickey. Hickey's going to lose the handle. Picking up the loose balls, Bernard. Bernard goes down. He's going to have it tipped away. He'll advise to try to take that one down. But tipping it out of bounds will be number 2, Miller. Levi Miller tipping that away, and the ball will belong to the Braves. Bernard over to Clown. 3 minutes on the clock here, 17:36. And ball is tipped out. Coming into the game will be Olsen for the Cubs. Taking a seat will be Newhausen. And Umpo makes room for them. Will come into the game for Preston Jackson. Umpo makes room for them. Bernard, Clown, Kennedy, and Bobtail Bear. Clown works left to Bernard and the high post back to Clown. Bobtail Bear not able to work against. Finally, it all makes room for them. Fires a short shot, and he's going to be fouled. That foul will go against number 33, Hickey. And that'll be his third personal. That's a plus for the Braves. Again, he's one of the primary interior defenders and also a good rebounder. So at the line, we're going to see Umpo makes room for them to shoot a pair. And he makes the first out of the 2. That's 3 points for him. Score is 18-36. Substitution in the game, we're going to see Brecken Horman. Good trip to the line there makes room for them. Miller crossing midcourt, being double teamed. Throws the ball away. Kennedy coming away with the loose ball. Defender wide open down. Wow, that's a late pass, but Clown handles it and nails another bucket. 21-36. The Braves are eating into this lead a little bit here. Defensive pressure, that trap by Clown and Bobtail Bear to create the last turnover. Good shot inside for Olsen to stop the scoring run by the Braves. Grady Olsen with 2 points. Bobtail Bear out on top. Over to Kennedy. Bernard posting, decides not to throw it in there. Again, Bernard was wide open on that one. Umpo makes the room for them. She fires one in and out, and ball is tipped out by Red, so it'll belong to the Braves. Clown set to inbound, minute 58, 38-17. Kennedy comes back to save that one. It's not an over in the back call because they didn't touch it in the front court. Kennedy looking for some help. And goes right. Fires. Going to be fouled. No shot. It's going to be before the shot. It will belong to the Braves on the sideline. And that foul goes against number 10, McCluskey, his second personal. We've got a substitution coming in the game, number 1, Memphis Peterson. Clown down in the corner, dribbles out of trouble, getting it over to make room for them. He drives the lane, fires in and out. Bernard with a strong rebound, goes back up. Does not jump on that shot, just throws it back up. No good. McCluskey clears up that board and back on the attack are the Cubs. Out on top to Olsen, opposite side to Donovan. Back to Olsen, again Braves in the zone defense, or man-to-man defense. Oh, ball goes off the head of number 31, Horman. Again, I apologize for some of the names. Some of the spellings in the book are a little bit tough to read here. And so the Braves going to get it back with a minute 14, 21-38. Bobtail Bear to makes room for them, looks to drive the lane over to Clown. Clown pulls up, and his shot is blocked, but there to Bernard is going to get the ball, and he's going to be fouled. Good job on the interior for Bernard to be active, and that helps the Braves quite a bit. He's going to shoot 2, and that foul goes against McCluskey. He picks up his third personal, so that also works in the Braves' favor. McCluskey and also Hickey, the two bigs for Chamberlain, both with 3 fouls. Bernard a little strong on that free throw. Coming into the game, we'll see number 44, and that is Wally Kilscrow. Minute 7, 21-38. Bernard's second attempt is up and in and out, no good. Controlled by Horman. Down to Donovan. Donovan now handling the ball duties. Back on top to Horman. Kilscrow over to Olsen, opposite side. And that is Peterson. And we're going to have a 3-second call on number 31, Harmon. 49 seconds. Braves still looking to do more scoring here. Most of the scoring right now has come in the form of Damian Clown. Clown out on top. Nice pass to Bernard. Bernard blows the layup. Rebound off to number 31, Harmon. And then rebound, or handling the ball now is Donovan. 29 seconds. Ball being reversed to the opposite side to Kilscrow. Back on top to Olsen. Over to Peterson. Peterson looking, not much happening there. Again, ball reversal to Donovan, opposite side. Donovan drives the lane, puts the runner up, and we're going to have a call here. Foul's going to go against the Braves. Number 22 picking up the personal, and that makes room for them with the personal. 3 team fouls, 14 seconds on the clock. Ball way out on top. Kilscrow, opposite side to Donovan. Donovan drives baseline, fires short, rebound off to Bobtail Bear. Bobtail with breakaway layup goes up, and he's going to be fouled and make the basket. Maximus Bobtail Bear with 2 points and a possible 3. Picking up that personal will be number 1, Memphis Peterson. Substitutions, Hickey and Miller back into the game for Chamberlain. free throws in and out. Board controlled by Chamberlain, and that's going to end 3 quarters. So the Braves have done a pretty decent job in the latter part of the third quarter. They put up 12 points, and they've got 25 in the book. And Chamberlain put up 10, so they actually outscored Chamberlain by 2. 38-25 is the score here going into the fourth quarter. Again, for the Braves, Damian Clown with 6 points in the quarter. He's got 11 in the ball game. Bobtail Bear with 6. Bernard and makes room for them with 2 points each. McCluskey for Chamberlain is one that's been real active. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. Miller with 8. Solik with 6. Donovan 2. Hickey 4. Olsen 4. And Neuenhaus 4. So we'll be right back here with the final quarter of the JV game. Possession arrow will belong to the Cubs. We've seen some pretty positive things out of the Braves in that quarter. For the Braves, we're going to see Eagle Staff, Clown, Bobtail Bear, Veal, and I believe that's Curly down below. Hickey with the ball now. Miller cuts the lane for an easy layup. He blows the layup. There to clear it up. Clean it up is McCluskey. He's got another 2 points for Chamberlain. Eagle Staff now handling the ball, working against Miller on the man-to-man defense. Eagle Staff nearly throws it away, but gets it right back. Eagle Staff drives the lane, cuts the defenders, and his shot's off the side of the backboard. Board cleared up by McCluskey all the way down the opposite way, and he's going to be fouled. And picking up that personal will be Bobtail Bear. Second foul on Bobtail Bear. And I believe the shot was good. So McCluskey with another basket and an opportunity for a 3-point play. He hit the deck pretty hard, but seems to be okay, and fires the 1-and-1. Board cleared up by Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear down to Clown. Clown, nice ball handling by Clown there to retain the possession. His shot is off. Bobtail Bear cleans it up. Clown drives baseline and decides against it. Back to Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear cross-court pass stolen by McCluskey. McCluskey now goes down the right side. Good attempt to pass to find Miller, but a little too strong. Turnover Cubs. Braves will get the ball back. With 5 minutes, a matter of getting decent shots, and the Braves seem to be working to do that. Eagle Staff now down the left side. He'll fake, drives the lane. His shot is blocked by Hickey. Hickey gets it back, and Hickey's going to be called for a travel. Kind of a good idea to attack Hickey. That's kind of a smart play. Regardless, Hickey has 3 fouls, so credit Eagle Staff for trying to attack the taller player to create another foul. Clown inbound to Veal. Veal drives the lane, kicks it out. Curly's 3-pointer's up, and it's going to be an air ball. Rebound controlled by the Cubs. McCluskey now coming down, working against Clown. McCluskey in to Hickey. Hickey works against Curly, in and out, no good. Board tipped and controlled by Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear quickly down to Eagle Staff, down to Clown. Nice job, ball movement there. Damian Clown with 2 points off the assist from Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff got that for Bobtail Bear. Miller now out on top and scramble for the ball. Getting on the floor is Clown, opposite side now, looking inside to McCluskey. His shot's going to be good. McCluskey's pretty handy wherever he's at and seemed to be, bad pass, hits Veal. He wasn't looking, and then ball turned over to the Cubs. Miller inside to Hickey. Hickey's turnaround is right there. Bobtail Bear coming down. Score is 25-46. Bobtail Bear coming down corner to Curly. Curly looking for somewhere to go. Behind the back pass to Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear's turnaround shot, no good. Ball tipped out and will belong to the Cubs. Substitution, Garrow and Kennedy coming into the game, as is Eagle staff. Well, actually, that is Elk Nation. So we have Eagle staff, Elk Nation, Kennedy, Garrow, and Veal in the game for the Braves. Miller now working against Kennedy, blows right by him, sets the offense on the left wing. Hickey goes right. Sazu with the ball. Arden Sazu is out on top, throws it opposite side to Miller. 16 on the shot clock. Miller way out, being guarded by Elk Nation. Over to Sazu, back to Hickey. Hickey firing a three-pointer. That's no good. That's an air ball off the glass. Board cleared up by KP Eagle staff. Ball down the court to Elk Nation. That's a little short. Stolen back by the Cubs. Miller works the right side now. Back on top to Hickey, opposite side. With the ball is Newhausen and stolen by the Braves. Eagle staff over to Elk Nation, and bad pass by Eagle staff. And we're going to have a block shot inside. That's going to be a foul against Garrow. Getting a trip to the line will be Newhausen to shoot a pair. That ball goes against Ty Garrow, his third foul, I believe. That'll be the fifth team foul against the Braves. And kind of recapping again, 2:48 here in the fourth quarter. Braves down 25-46. Cubs at the line to shoot a pair. In and out by Newhausen. Checking back into the game will be Peterson and number 23, who is Burry. We're going to Noah Burry. We're going to see him for the first time. Bobtail Bear back into the game, and Veal will take a seat. Second free throw is in and out, no good, and block shot there by Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear now bringing the ball down the court. Over to Eagle staff. Bobtail cuts the defenders, and he's going to be fouled. Official blew his whistle here and didn't realize he called the foul and had to pick one. So I think he picked number 31, Harmon, for the personal. Actually, number 12, Newhausen. Kilscoro returns to the game, as does number 34. Actually, Rose is into the game. Dusty Rose, number 34 for Chamberlain. Bobtail Bear to Elk Nation. Elk Nation working against Peterson. Elk Nation is short. Rebound comes off to Kilscrow. Or Sazu. Sazu goes all the way down the court, throws up an air ball. Rebound by Elk Nation, gets it over to Eagle staff. Eagle staff pushing it down, and he's going to be fouled. Kilscrow going to pick up the personal on that one, and at the line we're going to see KP Eagle staff to shoot a pair. 2:15 on the clock, 25-46. This game's kind of been up and down a little bit here in the second half. Again, the Cubs have kind of controlled the interior throughout, and that's kind of been the story of the game and the lead of the game that the Cubs have built. Free throw by Eagle staff is good. 26-46, favor of the Cubs. Second free throw is good as well. Braves again, full court man-to-man defense. Sazu with the ball, nearly stripped, but controls. Gets it over to Rose. Rose over to Peterson, back to Rose. Out on top to Kilscrow. Over to Rose. Rose drives baseline, goes up, throws up a wild shot. It goes off, and we'll see who saves it. And it's going to go off of the offense, and the Braves are going to get the ball back. Another substitution made. Coming in is number 50, Raiden Hack, and number 10, McCluskey. This is a different number 10, I guess. And I don't see him in the book. So Braves on the attack right now, and we have carrying the ball on Eagle staff, turnover 27-46. Ball thrown away, controlled, stolen by Bobtail Bear. Bobtail Bear fires right there. Max Bobtail Bear. When in motion, that shot looks pretty decent. Braves giving some full court press defense here. Controlling now is number 34, Rose. He's nearly stripped. And with the ball now is number 3, Donovan, Eli Donovan. Turnaround job shot is blocked by number 50, Hawk. Ball will belong to Chamberlain. 29-46, Chamberlain set to inbound the ball. Also into the game is number 13, and that is Solik. I think there's some duplications of numbers here. Down to the corner, we have a shot on the way by Hawk. Rebound controlled by Garrow. Garrow pushes it down the left side. Pulls up and still drives the lane. Ty Garrow right there. Ty Garrow with 2 points. 31-46. Ball inbounded and stolen by Kennedy. Gets it over to Eagle Staff. Spin move by Eagle Staff. Right there is Eagle Staff's bucket. Again, Braves giving some effort here and some trouble to Chamberlain. 33-46, 51 seconds. Keep in mind, again, these are the ones on the bench again, but the Braves are pressing them quite a bit. Again, experience is the big thing here for anybody that's out in the JV game. Again, it's a good opportunity to get out on the court. Kennedy with the three-pointer on the way. Air ball by Kennedy. Board cleaned up by Chamberlain. Eli Donovan with the ball, getting it over to number 34, Rose. Finally finding number 10. I don't have his name. KP Eagle Staff steals the ball with 30 seconds. Eagle Staff spin move again. That's going to be no good. Rebound comes off to number 3, Donovan. Stolen by Bobtail Bear to Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff is going to be fouled. KP Eagle Staff is going to get 2 free throws with 18 seconds here. So things kind of got a little quick paced here. Again, the Braves pressuring these Cubs, and they've decreased the lead quite a bit, but yet at the same time, still a 13-point lead with 18 seconds on the clock. At the line, we're going to see Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff, another free throw. 3 out of 3 from the line for KP. KP's second attempt is good as well. He's got 6 in the ball game. Rose with the ball now. Rose goes left and throws the ball. 10 seconds. Ball stripped and stolen by Bobtail Bear. Nice pass, Bobtail Bear to Elk Nation. Elk Nation with 2 points. And I think that's going to be it for the ball game. So a 9-point loss, 37-46. Braves outscored Chamberlain in that quarter, all towards the end, but still come up short by 9 points. Again, a pretty decent game for Kenan McCluskey from Chamberlain. Let's see, he's got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points in the ball game. He finishes with 16 points. Sawyer Donovan with 2 points. Cruz Solik with 6. Levi Miller finishes with 8. Connor Hickney with 6. Grady Olson 4. And River Newhouse with 4. And that rounds up the scoring for Chamberlain. For Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, again, the big outing by Damian Clown in the second half. He chipped in 8 points in the second half. He had 5 in the first. So he finishes with 13. Bobtail Bear, again, excellent job throughout the game. He finishes with 8. Elk Nation with 2. Garrow with 2. Eagle Staff with 6, going 4 for 4 from the line. Bernard with 2 and Makes Room with 4. So that rounds out the scoring. Again, the 37 on the board. And we'll take a break. There will be no commercials. It'll just stay on the clock. And we'll have varsity action here shortly for you.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's contest between the Chamberlain Cubs and the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. We'd like to thank our fans for the understanding, again, with regards to the safety protocols of no fans. Again, the game is being streamed on GoBraves.live. We'll start with introductions. First for the Cubs. Starting lineup, number 3, Collins, 2 strike. Number 20, Dakota Munger. Number 31, Baton Bailstat. Number 32, Jaron Heron. And number 40, Selleck McManus. Cubs are coached by Stephen Schoenhardt, assisted by Matt Wilson. For Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, we'd like to recognize our cheerleaders, Kichopi Washburn, T.C. Lawrence, Ashlyn Jewett, Tia Gunville, and Katie Agnew. Cheer coach, Twyla Whitebull. Now for the starting lineup for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Starting at guard position, number 1, Nation LeBeau. Starting at a forward position, number 12, Ivis Lee. Starting at a guard position, number 14, Elijah Brewer. Starting at a forward position, number 34, Cannon Keckler. And starting at a guard position, number 2, Rance Harrison. Braves are coached by Lance Eaglestaff, assisted by Jordan Davis and Miles Frazier. If you please stand for the national anthem.
Welcome. We're about ready to start the varsity action here. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves taking on the Chamberlain Cubs. Quick rundown of starters. 2 strike, Munger, Bailstat, Heron, and McManus for the Cubs. For the Braves, LeBeau, Harrison, Lee, Brewer, and Keckler. Tip controlled by Chamberlain. A quick bucket there by number 20. Munger with 2 points. Brewer outside working with Harrison. LeBeau comes out to help. We're working against a zone defense here. Cubs in the red, Braves in the white. Nation LeBeau back out on top. And kind of like a 2-3. Long 3-pointer comes up short. Rebound off to Brewer. Brewer's put back is right there. Nice shot by Elijah Brewer. He's got the scoring going for the Braves, 2-2. On the attack, McManus inside. His shot is partially blocked. Put back is right there by number 31, Balestat with 2 points. Nation LeBeau with the ball right side. Back out on top. Munger at the top of that defense. Lee cross court to Harrison. Baseline over to LeBeau. LeBeau being trapped, looking for help. Throws it away. Controlled by McManus. Getting it out to number 3, Two Strike. Two Strike back out on top with the ball now is Heron. Opposite side now comes number 20, Munger. Braves working man-to-man defense. We're going to have 3-second call go against number 32. Heron, turnover by the Cubs. Early on here, first quarter, 6:38 on the clock, 2-4 favor of the Cubs. Rance Harrison out on top, being met by Munger. Harrison left side to Brewer. Cross court over to Keckler, overthrows him. It's going to be a turnover on Brewer, just throwing over the head of Keckler, not able to handle that pass. Ball will be inbounded on the far side. And you're tuning in to GoBraves.live, bringing you streaming coverage of the Braves basketball home games. Cubs on the attack now, driving the lane, and with the 2 points is Dakota Munger. He's got 4 in the ball game, 6 on the board for Chamberlain. Harrison out on top. Harrison drives, Two Strike knocks the ball away. Will still belong to the Braves on the baseline. Liam Veal checking in for the Braves. Taking a seat will be Ivis Lee. Harrison over the top, over to Brewer, baseline to Harrison. Harrison's 3-pointer's up and good. Rance Harrison getting the scoring going for the Braves a little bit more, 5-6. Two Strike now with the ball, loses the handle. That's going to be a double dribble by Colin Two Strike. Two Strike is a junior guard at 5'10" for Chamberlain. Ball inbounded. Brewer now coming down the court. Again, Munger coming to the top of the zone. Looks to be a 1-3-1 zone now. They've shifted it. Harrison out on top. Harrison backdoor pass to Liam Veal. Liam Veal didn't take the shot. Tried to find Keckler and threw the ball away. Turnover Braves. Two Strike out on top. With the ball now is Huron. Over to Munger. Back on top to McManus. Again, just working around the outside, trying to find a seam to attack. Two Strike with the 3-pointer up and good. Nice looking 3-pointer there by Colin Two Strike for Chamberlain. 9-5, 5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Out on top now is Harrison. Harrison again goes left, baseline over to Veal. Veal throws the middle to Keckler. Keckler goes up against McManus. His shot is in and out. Board controlled by number 31, Balestat. Two Strike over to McManus. Now setting the offense. Munger being guarded by Veal out on top. Back to Two Strike. Ball nearly thrown away, but controlled by Munger. Munger opposite side to Balestat to Huron, and controlled by Collins, and finally stolen by Brewer. Brewer down to Harrison. Harrison goes down and gets another bucket. Good job there by Brewer and Harrison. Score is 7-9 favor of Chamberlain. Two Strike out on top. Left side Munger, interior to McManus. Spin move, shot, rolls, and drops for McManus. 11-7, 4 minutes on the clock. LeBeau, right side, back out on top. Again, working against the zone defense here. Looking for the opportunity to shoot. Interior pass made, thrown away by Brewer. Two Strike with the ball now for Chamberlain. Sets the offense over to Balestat. Back to Two Strike, interior to McManus. This shot's no good. Board cleared up by Rance Harrison. Harrison comes down, fires just inside the 3-point line, and that's going to be a 2-pointer just inside the 3-point line. Again, Harrison, 6'1" guard for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, leading scorer for the Braves on the season. Balestat drives the lane, puts the run out. McManus cleans up the rebound, and there to stop the putback is Liam Veal. He picks up the personal. First personal on Veal
first team foul against the Braves. And at the line, we're going to see Selleck McManus. McManus is a big-bodied kid. He's at 6'7". He nails the first free throw, so he's sizable inside there. And like I said, Vio again matching body with him, but again height advantage definitely goes to McManus. Lee back into the game, and Vio's going to take a seat. Second opportunity is good by McManus. He's got 4 in the game. 13-9, Cubs up on the Braves. Harrison out on top. Over to Brewer. Back to Harrison. Harrison, long three-pointer. And we got a whistle. I'm not sure what the call is. It's going to be a timeout here by Eaglestaff. Coach Eaglestaff calls a timeout. That was a long three-pointer by Rance Harrison. It's going to be no good. And we'll have a 30-second timeout and be right back. So returning to action, it'll be white ball with 23 on the shot clock, 3:03 on the game clock here in the first quarter, 9-13. Harrison out on top, left side. Brewer interior to Keckler, quickly over to LeBeau. Again, good defense. Keckler baseline, nowhere to go. Cross court over to Brewer, able to handle it. Over to Harrison. Harrison drives the lane, fires, and right there for Harrison. Harrison with 7 in the ball game, 11 for the Braves, 13 for the Cubs. Into the game is Sullick for Chamberlain. Out on top is McManus. Over to Munger. Munger pulls up just inside the three-point line and nails one. Dakota Munger with 6 points here in the first quarter, 15-11. 2:15 on the clock, right side to LeBeau. LeBeau drives the lane, and we're going to have a whistle. And let's see what the call is. I believe that's going to foul will go against number 44. Number 40, McManus picking up that personal. And that was LeBeau. Turnover by the Braves on the inbound, stolen by Bellstat. Opposite side to two-strike. Over to McManus at 6'7". He's pretty big out there. He's working the interior now. Interior pass made. Ivis Lee coming over to help. But that's a big-bodied boy there. Ivis Lee blocks the shot. And finally a putback and a foul going to go against Ivis Lee. He did block McManus' shot. And let's see here who we have at the line. I believe that is number 13, Sullick, to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. And that foul goes against Ivis Lee, his first personal. Minute 49 here. First quarter, 11-16. Second free throw is good. That one rattles in. No pressure bringing the ball down. Again, they set their zone offense. It's kind of a 1-1-3 the way it looks up here. LeBeau right side, back out on top to Harrison. Harrison back door to Keckler, controlled by Brewer. Brewer firing a three-pointer, a little strong. Board comes off to Bellstat, over to two-strike. Down to Munger. Munger swings the lane, kicks it out to Bellstat. His shot is up and good. Kind of an awkward-looking shot, but he got good results. He nails that three-pointer. Minute 15, 20-11. Harrison out on top, firing a three-pointer. A little short, board cleared up by Chamberlain. Two-strike now, crossing midcourt. Minute left to go here in the first quarter. Over to Bellstat, down to Munger. Munger drives baseline, opposite side, two-strike. Two-strike firing a three. He hit one before, hits another one. Colin two-strike with another three-pointer. And we're going to have another timeout here by the Braves with 51 seconds. Again, 11-23 after that last timeout by the Braves. Again, it took away a three-pointer, and since that time, the Braves have been outscored 8-2. And so we've got a minute timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, we're set to return here. Again, a 8-point run here by Chamberlain has put him up 23 to 11, 23 to 2 run. And that being said, again, the Braves are going to have to look to get back in this one. We are under a minute here. And the clock wasn't ready, and they threw the ball in, so they're going to reset the clock, I believe. And Harrison bringing the ball down for the Braves. Harrison way out on top. Right side over to Nigel into the game. Keckler to Lee. Lee at the free throw line, a little strong. Munger clearing up the board for Chamberlain. Over to Solik. Opposite side to Balestat, and he's going to put a runner in. 25 to 11, Chamberlain. Out on top now is Harrison, and he has the ball stripped by 2 strike over to Munger. Munger working against Nigel, and Nigel fell over, wasn't touched, and the bucket is there by Munger. And shot at the buzzer is no good by Harrison. So big run here by Chamberlain to close out the first quarter. It is 27 to 11. Again, we've seen the Braves in this situation a couple of times before where they give up a big lead and eventually in the second half get rolling. But you don't want to give this big of a lead this early. Definitely you want to stay within striking distance, which is usually 10 points. Colin 2-strike with 2 3-pointers. He's got 6. Eaton Balestat, he's got 7. Dakota Munger, he's got 8. Salik McManus with 4, and Cruz Solik with 2. For the Braves, only 2 people in the scoring column are Harrison and Brewer. Brewer with 2, and Harrison with 9. And that rounds out the scoring here in the first quarter, and we'll be right back here. For the Braves, you got Brewer, Nigel, Harrison, Lee, and Keckler. We got Munger, Balestat, 2-strike, Solik, and Huron for Chamberlain. Lee with the ball now for the Braves. Out on top to Harrison. Harrison pulls pass to the left. Shot up and short by Brewer. Rebound controlled by Balestat. 7:34, second quarter, 11:27. Balestat looking inside. Cross court to Munger. Munger pulls up. Cross court back to Balestat. Good ball movement by Chamberlain here, just looking for a seam to attack. Again, Braves working in the man-to-man. Balestat's pass is kicked by Keckler. 11 on the shot clock. Ball will come from the outside now. Interior pass made to Huron. Huron's turnaround shot is good. 29 to 11. Harrison, right side. Over to Nigel. Nigel looking for somewhere to go. Back to Harrison. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Ball tipped and controlled. I think it came off of Nigel's head, but it belongs to the Cubs as number 11 has the ball. Number 11 is Sawyer Donovan into the game for Chamberlain. Brewer doing a good job on defense, and he's going to be called for a foul here. Don't know about that one, but it was called. And so ball will belong to Chamberlain. That foul goes against Brewer. Brewer giving high pressure on that one, which was kind of giving them fits. Munger down with the ball. Over to Huron. Back to Munger. 3-pointer on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound controlled by Donovan. Donovan working against Nigel. Back out on top to Balestat. Balestat, again, being guarded by Keckler. Back over to Huron. 3-pointer on the way. And that's going to drop. Actually, yeah, that's going to be a 3-pointer there. by Jared Huron. He's got 5 in the ball game, 5 in the quarter, 32-11. Braves kind of hit a wall here as they're trying to get back in the scoring column inside to Keckler. Keckler in the middle of the lane puts up a runner, and there's going to be a foul called. Foul's going to go against Balestat. He picks up his first personal, second team. At the line, we're going to see Cannon Keckler to shoot a pair. Keckler has been one of the more active players underneath. Like I said, he works that baseline pretty well. First free throw is off. Nation LeBeau returns to the game, and taking a seat will be Nigel. McManus back into the game, as is two-strike. McManus two-strike. Huron. Number 13 is Sulick, and Munger in for Chamberlain for the Braves. Harrison, LeBeau, Keckler, Lee, and Brewer. 5:56. Second free throw is good by Cannon Keckler. Keckler, a 6'5" senior for the Braves. Two-strike with the ball. Trapped in the corner, back over to Sulick, opposite side. McManus pulls up. And we're going to have a travel called against Sulick McManus. Again, 6'7" post player. Very mobile from what we could tell up here. LeBeau now with the ball. Over to Brewer. Brewer out on top. Brewer's a pretty decent shooter. He needs to pull the trigger on a few of these, and that ball is thrown away. Not handling that is LeBeau. Like I said, they need to look for the opportunities. He did have a window there. Lee with the steal for the Braves. Gets it over to Harrison. Harrison down the court. Harrison drives the lane, nearly stripped, puts up a runner, is no good. Board and put back is going to be good there by Keckler. Shot is good. Keckler gets 2 points and is going to get a free throw. And we've got a substitute. Returning to the game will be number 31. Balestat taking a seat will be 13 Sulick. Keckler's free throw is no good. 14-32 in favor of the Cubs. Two-strike setting the offense. Cross court over to Munger. Munger on top to Huron. Opposite side. McManus comes over. Working against Lee. Kicks out to Munger. Munger is going to drive the lane. Drug to the foot. Going to be called for travel. 14-32. Harrison, left side to Brewer. Inside to LeBeau. LeBeau trying to find an opening, not able to find it. Over to Harrison, baseline to Keckler. Keckler puts the runner up, and we'll see what the call is. And that foul is going to go against McManus. That's his second personal, fourth team foul. At the line, we're going to see Keckler. Keckler is 1 out of 3. He's going to get 2 free throws here. That one is well short. Again, as I stated earlier, Keckler does pretty good when he's active under the boards and seems to shoot quite a few free throws. Again, that's one way to get back in this, again, is to attack the basket. Second free throw is good by Keckler. 15-32 favor of the Cubs. Two-strike now. Braves full court defense here. Brewer now working against Balestat. Balestat upside, interior pass to Huron. Huron drives, puts up the runner. Nice move. And bucket by Jared Huron. Harrison out on top, left side to Brewer. Brewer over to LeBeau inside to Keckler. Keckler, his pass is tipped by two-strike. Controlled by Keckler, and he throws the ball away. Stolen by Munger. Munger down the left side. Two-strike comes over to help. 3:40 left to go, second quarter. Backdoor pass, nice pass to McManus to basket. Credit Huron for the pass. 3:39 on the clock. Harrison out on top. Down to Brewer. Brewer looking for somewhere to go. Drives the lane, puts a short jump shot up. Little strong rebound tipped and controlled by Two-strike. Two-strike with the breakaway. LeBeau comes down trying to stop him, but Two-strike nails the runner. And it's 38-15. Harrison out on top, but working against Munger. Again, this defense has been pretty strong for the Cubs. The Braves just haven't been able to find an opening with regards to which to attack. The only one that's been attacking is Keckler with the ball right now. Keckler opposite side to Brewer. Brewer baseline to Ivis Lee. Lee goes backside. Three-pointer on the way by LeBeau. That's going to be strong. Ball tipped and controlled by Munger over to Two-strike. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout here by the Cubs. Well, quick rundown for the scoring for you. Colin Two-strike, he's got 8 points in the ball game. Dalestedt, he's got 7. Munger with 8. Huron with 7, and McManus with 6. That's the starting 5. And 2 points for Sullick for Chamberlain. For the Braves, again, Rance Harrison has not scored in the second quarter, but he's got 9 in the ball game. Brewer with 2, and Keckler with 4. Returning to action here, Cubs with the ball, up 38-15, 2:45 on the clock. Bailstad out on top, drives the lane, interior pass, and we're going to have a foul called. And that foul is going to go against Liam Veal, picking up his second personal, 4th team foul on the Braves. Two-strike looking for help. Over to Munger, nearly stolen by Harrison. Munger drives, quickly fires in the lane, got to be short. Brewer with the rebound. Brewer ball stolen by Two-strike. Brewer working against Munger, and he's going to follow him. A trip to the line for Dakota Munger to shoot 2 free throws. Personal foul charged against Elijah Brewer, his second personal. It'll be a pair of free throws here. First one is good. Checking into the game will be Sawyer Donovan. Taking a seat will be Two-strike. Also coming in, we're going to see Kenan McCluskey, number 10. Second free throw by Munger, good. McCluskey did an outstanding job in the JV game. Again, one of the more active players. Actually, he's a little bit undersized, but worked very good on the board. Harrison's going to be fouled. He's going to lose his glasses. Got poked in the eye, I believe. (15-40). Foul was not in the act of shooting. Harrison seems to be okay. Set to inbound. Inside to Keckler. Keckler outside to LeBeau. LeBeau looking for a shot. Back over to Keckler. Keckler spin move. Shots on the way, and it's good. Cannon Keckler with another bucket. He's got 6 in the quarter. That's the 6 points the Braves have scored here in the second quarter. LeBeau with the near strip, and we're going to have timeout by the Braves. This is one of those things, again, you got to be weary of trying to save a ball or possession with a timeout. Right now, the Braves have utilized 3 timeouts. They only have 2 remaining for the entire ball game. And in close ball games, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to use the timeouts to save a possession early in the ball game for the simple reason you may need those timeouts later. But right now, 17-40, Coach Eaglestaff is just trying to get his team going. And with scrappiness like that by LeBeau, then hopefully the Braves can get on track here. Again, 17:40. Both teams have 5 team fouls, so they still have 1 to give before we go to the bonus. We have Veal, Brewer, Keckler, LeBeau, and Harrison in for the Braves. We have Sullick, Donovan, McCluskey, Huron, and Munger for Chamberlain. Harrison now out on top with 2 minutes, trailing quite a bit here. Baseline over to Veal. Veal throws another one away. Again, looking for Keckler. Bounce pass is picked off by McCluskey. Munger now crossing midcourt for Chamberlain. McCluskey, interior pass made to Huron. Huron's turnaround shot is good. Jaron Huron is the big scorer of the second period. He's got 9 in the quarter. Harrison pulls and fires and partially blocked. Looked like he might have been fouled. Scramble for the ball, and we'll see who the foul goes against. Foul is going to go against number 13, Red, I believe, which is Sullick, and that'll be his second personal. 6th team foul, so the ball will belong to the Braves on the inbound line. I think Harrison was fouled on that prior shot. And with the ball now out on top is LeBeau. Back to Brewer. Brewer firing. And right there, Elijah Brewer with a 3-pointer. Again, excellent shooter. Just needs to find that seam where he can fire because, again, he definitely is a decent shooter from outside. Ball stolen by Keckler. Keckler drives up for a layup. Another 2 points for Cannon. 22-42. Pass over to McCluskey, opposite side to Huron. Huron working against Brewer, and we're going to have a foul, and it's going to be an offensive foul against Huron. Jaron Huron, and that is the 7th team foul. Offensive foul, and coming into the game will be 2 strike. Taking a seat will be McCluskey. We're under a minute here in the first half. Braves trailing by 20. Brewer, spin move, but kicks it back out to 3-point territory. Harrison fires, and he hits a big 3. Those don't hurt too bad when you need those, and you're getting them towards the end of the quarter. 25-43, backdoor pass to Huron over to Munger. Munger out on top. Back to Huron. 27 seconds on the clock, 17 on the shot clock, right side. Over to Donovan. Donovan pulls up and fires. Rebound, no good. Controlled by Brewer. Keckler now working down the right side against Munger. Keckler looking for space, finds it, gets it over to Harrison. Harrison firing another 3-pointer, in and out, no good. That's going to be a foul over the back by Veal. That'll be his 3rd personal. That'll be the 6th team foul against the Braves. No bonus. 8 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Braves trailing by 17. They've eaten into that lead a bit based on those couple of 3-pointers that the Braves have hit. Cubs working for the 1 shot here. 2 strike over to Munger. Munger's going to pull up at 3-point distance, and no, shoots an air ball. And I'm not sure what's going on here. Foul called against number 34, Keckler. At the line, we're going to see Munger to shoot 3 free throws. .25-43, and again, I'm not sure about this one. Looked to be a phantom call, but call was made on the opposite side. They put time back up on the clock. I'm not sure what's going on here. Again, this is 1.1 second on the clock. Munger, I think, is going to get 2 more free throws. Makes the first, because he was in 3-point range. If there was a foul there, that's where it was called. Second free throw is good. 4 from 4 from the line for Munger. And last free throw is good. 3 for 3 on that trip. Harrison gets over to Brewer. Brewer's going to fire at the buzzer. No, he doesn't. And so that ends the half, 25-45. Again, Braves just not able to keep pace here with the Cubs. Quick rundown of scoring for you. First for the Cubs, Colin Two-Strike has 8 in the ball game. Bailstat has 7. Dakota Munger, he's got 13 in the ball game. Huron, he's got 9. McManus with 6, and Sullick with 2. For the Braves, Rance Harrison, he's got 12 in the ball game. Elijah Brewer, 5. Cannon Keckler finishes with 8 in the first half. All those coming in the second quarter. So at halftime, again, Braves trail 25-45. We'll take a break and bring you second half coverage here of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves and the Chamberlain Cubs here at Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing. Stevie, can you hear me? You can hear me then. Okay, well. Testing 1 2. Testing. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I can't get no. I don't have any feedback in my ear at all. Testing 1 2. Test. 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 Well, we're just gonna have to go, I guess. Well, welcome back. We're having a little technical difficulties here. We apologize for the static on the signal. Possession arrow does belong to Chamberlain, and that shot is up for Bielstadt. Braves now with the ball. Interior pass to Lee, back door looking for Keckler. Keckler to LeBeau. LeBeau now back out on top to Harrison. Harrison over to Brewer. Brewer misfiring, and ball will belong to Chamberlain. Testing 1 2. Test. Chamberlain with the ball now over to Munger, down back door over to Huron. His shot's going to be short, but he's going to be fouled. And I believe that foul will go against number 14, Elijah Brewer, picking up his third personal. First team foul on the Braves. At the line, we're going to see Huron. First free throw is good. Second free throw by Huron is good. 49-25, favor of the Cubs. Out on top is Harrison. He drives, kicks it over to LeBeau. LeBeau's three-pointer is going to be up, and we're going to have a foul. Foul going against number 31, Bielstadt, picking up his second first-team foul. At the line, we're going to see Nation LeBeau shoot 3 free throws. LeBeau is 6'1" guard. He is a senior. And the first one gets the shooter's touch, and that one drops. Second free throw is no good. Third free throw, he goes 2 out of 3. 27-49. Two strikes with the ball over to Munger, over to McManus, to Bielstadt, to Huron, to Basket. All 5 of the Chamberlain team touched the ball on that possession, and it resulted in a bucket. Ball never touched the floor. Braves need to attack here, and right now with the ball is LeBeau. Opposite side to Brewer, back to Harrison. Harrison pump fake, gets it over to LeBeau. LeBeau drives the lane, tries to kick it over to Lee. Lee loses the handle, finally controls, and Lee throws it away, stormed by Munger. And we're going to have a double dribble, actually carrying the ball against Munger. Dakota Munger with the turnover. 51-29, favor of the Cubs. 6:34 on the clock. With the ball now is Harrison. Harrison out on top, being guarded by 2 strike. Down to Keckler. Keckler opposite side to Brewer, back to Harrison. Harrison's three-pointer is up, off the iron, no good. Lee battling for the rebound, not able to come away with it as McManus controls the board. Down coming is Balestat, opposite side to Munger. Way out is McManus, back to Munger. Munger looks to drive the left side, kicking it over to two-strike. Two-strike to McManus. McManus's runner is going to be no good. And there's going to be a foul going against the Braves, and that foul is going to go against Brewer. I believe that's 4 fouls against Brewer. And substitution into the game, we have Hudson-Nigel, number 32, into the game for the Braves. Nigel, a 6-foot senior. Opposite side to Munger. Munger's three-pointer is off the iron, no good, controlled by Lee. Lee down to Harrison. Harrison to basket. And there's going to be a foul. And Harrison gets the points plus the free throw. And that foul goes against number 3, Colin Two-Strike. Two-Strike is a junior for the Cubs. And at the line, we're going to see Rance Harrison. Free throw is good. Munger working against the Braves, full court pressure now. Munger taking his time over to McManus. McManus opposite side, Two-Strike. Two-Strike back out on top. Over to Munger. Munger being guarded by Harrison. Munger's pass is nearly picked off. And that is Nigel knocking that ball out of bounds. Munger looking for McManus, not able to find him, over to Balestat. Balestat kicks it over to Heron. Heron's three-pointer is strong, rebound controlled by Balestat. His putback is short. McManus with the rebound. McManus turnaround, he is right there. Selleck McManus with 2 points, working over Nigel on that one. I think Nigel came up to his armpit and not able to do much against McManus. Harrison now with the ball, getting it over to Lee. Lee being trapped and then gets it back to Harrison. Harrison's three-pointer is up and off the iron. Tipped by Lee, finally controlled by Two-Strike of the Cubs. Munger down the left side. Whoop. Munger down the here and gets it back. Interior pass made to McManus. McManus met by Keckler. Good job by Keckler there. Board cleared up by Heron. Heron's putback is going to be good. With the ball now is Harrison. And there's going to be a foul reach-in on number 3, Colin Two-Strike, picking up the personal. That'll be the 4th team foul against, actually 3rd against the Cubs. Coming in the game for the Braves will be number 44, Liam Veal. Lee will take a seat. Keckler with the ball now. Bounce pass over to Veal. On the top to Keckler. Back to Keckler driving the lane. His pass is nearly stripped. Scramble on the floor. Finally, Harrison comes away with it. Harrison looking for some help and finds it in Nigel. 13 on the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way by Veal. Just touches the front of the iron. Board off to Chamberlain. McManus working past Nigel, and he puts up a runner. He will be fouled, I believe, by Veal and getting a trip to the line. Munger going to shoot a pair, and we'll see who that foul goes against. Calling on number 44, Liam Veal, picking up his 4th personal. Free throw by Munger is good. Checking into the game, we'll see number 11, then 13, Sullick and Donovan. Taking the seat will be Two-Strike and Balestat. Munger's free throw is no good. Board cleared up by Keckler. 30-56, 3:56, 3rd period. Harrison drives the lane, dishes over to Veal. Veal back out on top to LeBeau. LeBeau firing the short jump shot, no good. Board cleared up by Donovan of the Cubs. Donovan crossing midcourt. Working against Veal. Down to Heron. Heron's three-pointer is up and good. Jaron Heron with 3 points on that shot. 59-30. 28, well, actually 3:24, 3rd period. Keckler looking to go baseline. Back out on top to Nigel. Nigel has the ball stripped by Heron, getting it over to number 11, Donovan. Donovan out on top, over to McManus, the right side to Heron. Heron's bound pass inside to Munger. Munger's turnaround is short, gets his own rebound. Working against Nigel, over Nigel, no good. Harrison cleans up the board. Harrison pushing down to Keckler. Keckler with the breakaway layup, and that's going to be 2 more for Cannon Keckler. 32-59. LeBeau with the steal, and he's going to be fouled. Heron's going to pick up that personal. And at the line, we're going to see Nation LeBeau. LeBeau was 2 out of 3, and he's going to get a shoot a pair with 2:46 on the clock. Braves 59. Well, actually, Braves 32, Cubs 59. LeBeau converts the first free throw. And again, kind of the big story right now for the Cubs has been Huron. Huron's been on track. Let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 18 points since the second and third quarter. So he's putting quite a few points in the scoring column. Second free throw is good by LeBeau. LeBeau has 5 in the game. Down to McManus for the Cubs. 2 strike with the ball. Right side over to Donovan, back to 2 strike. Wide open is Munger. He fires a 3 short. Board cleared up by, nice pass by Vio to LeBeau. LeBeau's pass is nearly thrown away. Harrison controls it. Harrison attacks, fires right in at Munger, actually, Sullick, but it's going to be short. Board cleaned up by Chamberlain. Donovan now in the backcourt, and there's going to be a travel call. 2:10 on the clock, third period, 34-59, favor of Chamberlain. Nigel inbound to Harrison. Down to LeBeau. LeBeau drives the lane, puts the runner up, no good. Board tipped and controlled by McManus. 2 strikes, pretty dependable guard for the Cubs. He's been able to control the ball throughout the game. He's out on top, opposite side to Munger. Nice interior pass made to McManus. McManus with the easy bucket. 61-34. Harrison out on top, being guarded by, again, Munger. Fires a 3, in and out. McManus' size is just a bit too much inside for Veal. McManus with the rebound. Quickly down come the Cubs. Munger attacks, and we're going to have a blocking foul, I believe, called. And the foul will go against number 2, Harrison. Harrison picking up, I think, his first personal. That'll be the 4th team foul against the Braves. Ball inbounded by Chamberlain right to McManus. His shot is partially blocked by Veal. Veal getting it over to Harrison. Harrison down to Keckler. Keckler pulls up, fires, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by the little guy, number 3, 2 strike. Munger nearly has the ball stripped by Harrison, but still the Chamberlain Cubs retain possession. Minute 14 here in the third period. McManus working that interior is pretty tough to guard, so the Braves are going to have to do a better job on the interior because that's who they're looking for. McManus outside now with the ball, looking for Munger, not able to find him, and he's going to be called. Actually, the foul's going to go against Nigel. Nigel right in the hip of McManus. And again, Nigel stands on a good day probably about 5'10", 5'11", and McManus is almost a whole foot taller, so all you can do is kind of ride that hip down there. And that is first foul on Nigel. And taking a seat will be Harrison. Ball inbounded to McManus over to the 2 strike. 2 strike, bounce pass to Munger. Munger's turnaround's no good, tipped and controlled by Nigel. Nigel over to Eaglestaff, Kenneth Eaglestaff into the game, right side to LeBeau. He fires a 3, it's going to be short, board cleared up by 2 strike. 2 strike quickly down the court, finding Munger. Munger, nobody guarding him, just drives in. He's going to be fouled and make an easy bucket there. Left unguarded, Dakota Munger with another 2 points and a free throw. And we'll see who that foul goes against. If it's on Vio, actually the foul goes against number 32 of the Braves. And number 32 being Hudson Nigel. That's his second personal. And set to check into the game, we will see Ivis Lee. And checking in for Dakota Munger, waiting for him to shoot the free throw, will be McCluskey. 42 seconds here in the third period. Braves up. Or actually, Braves down 63-34. Free throw is right there for Dakota Munger. 17 so far for Munger. He's got 17 points. And that is a 30-point lead. Clock, this should be your running clock now. Outside is KP Eagle Staff over to Nigel. Nigel goes left, back to KP. KP bringing it, resetting the offense. KP working against Donovan. Spin move, fires at the free throw line, bank shot. Kenneth Eagle Staff with 2 points. I don't think he called glass, but that's the way it happened. That's the way they're going to count it. Out on top now is Two Strike, again working against the Braves. Man-to-man defense. Opposite side to Bale Stat to Collins. Final shot interior being made. Spin move. Shot is up, short, and put back at the buzzer is going to be no good. Good job of defense there to close out the quarter. Score stands Chamberlain 64, Cheyenne-Eagle Butte 36. And again, the big story in the quarter is Jaron Huron. In the quarter, he has 9 points. And in the game, let's see, he's got 18 points. Leading scorer for Chamberlain, 17 points for Dakota Munger. McManus has 10 points. Balestat has 9. And Two Strike has 9 as well. Actually has 8. For the Braves, again, Harrison has 15. Elijah Brewer with 5. LeBeau with 3. Keckler, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And Eagle Staff with 2. Ball inbounded by the Braves. Harrison back into the game. Right side to Brewer. Brewer firing a 3. It's in and out, no good. Lee's rebound is tipped away from him, and controlling that is Donovan. Donovan over to Balestack. Back to Donovan. Opposite side to Two Strike. Again, Chamberlain in control here and with possession. McCluskey now with the ball. Back to Two Strike. Over to Sulick, opposite side. Again, just working around the exterior. Shot up and fired. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by McCluskey. He's blocked by Lee. Lee to Harrison. Harrison going down the left side. Harrison attacking the defense. Fires. In and out, no good. Keckler with the putback, and his double pump shot is going to be off, but he's going to be fouled. Cannon Keckler is going to earn a trip to the line to shoot a pair. Picking up that personal was number 13, Sulick, picking up his 3rd personal. 5th team foul against the Cubs. Free throw by Keckler is good. 11 points in the ball game for Cannon Keckler. After a short rest, Alec McManus returns to the game. Second opportunity rattles off the iron, controlled by McCluskey. Over Two Strike back to McCluskey. McCluskey pushes the ball for Chamberlain. McCluskey inside working against Lee, and his turnaround shot's going to be no good. And there's going to be a foul called against the Braves. Foul will go against Nation LeBeau, his 1st personal, 7th team foul, and shooting the 1-and-1 will be McManus. Rebound is controlled by the Braves after the missed free throw by McManus. Harrison very quickly down. He fires a little short, gets his own rebound. Putback is up and in for Harrison. Harrison wasn't going to be denied on that trip. 39-64. McCluskey down to Balestat, down to McManus for an easy bucket. Again, Braves just not able to handle that size. 6'7" on the inside. LeBeau now with the ball. Over to Harrison. Harrison firing a three-pointer, and that's going to be no good. Board cleared up by Bailstat. Bailstat now pushing the ball. Nobody stopping him. Left-handed layup is good. He's got 11 in the ball game, 68-39. Harrison out on top, right side to Brewer. Back to Harrison, opposite side to Lee. Lee inside to LeBeau, down to Brewer. Three-pointer on the way, and that's going to hit the bottom of the net for Elijah Brewer. He's got 8 in the ball game. 42-68. McManus over to two-strike, back to McManus. McManus firing a three-pointer, and that's going to be good. Everything going the way of the Cubs. A big man hitting a three-pointer there. Harrison now coming down, out on top, being met by two-strike. Harrison looking for some help out on top. Over to LeBeau, over to Keckler, over to Brewer. Brewer's three-pointer is up, in and out, no good. McManus with another rebound. Over to two-strike. Two-strike has the ball stripped by Brewer. Brewer looking to drive the middle of the lane, kicks it over to LeBeau. LeBeau at the elbow, fires off balance. And Ivis Lee there with the tip in. 2 points for Lee, 44-71, 5:11 here in the fourth quarter. Ball stolen by Keckler. Keckler dishing over to Harrison. Harrison with the finger roll layup. And we're going to have a timeout here by Chamberlain. 5:04 on the clock. Braves making a nice little run. Still a sizable lead, 71-46. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Well, welcome back again. We're bringing you coverage here of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte and Chamberlain. Chamberlain's controlled the game throughout. The score stands 71-46 right now. Chamberlain inbounding, Braves giving full court pressure. Also into the game, we're going to see number 2, Levi Miller. He was the main ball handler for the JV game. Selleck with the, actually McManus with the ball. Over to Munger. Munger at the free throw line, pulls, and he's going to miss, and foul's going to go against the Braves. And I believe that that's on Brewer. Brewer will fall out. That's going to be the 5th foul on Elijah Brewer. Brewer, 6'1" sophomore, excellent shooter. Falls out of the game. That'd be the 8th team foul. And into the game, we're going to see Hudson Nigel at the line. Dakota Munger, pretty decent free throw shooter, makes the first one. Second free throw is good. He's made 9 out of 10 from the free throw line. Harrison drives the lane, working against McManus, gets his own rebound after the miss, spun move, and he's going to be fouled. Again, Harrison, when he's on the attack, definitely can score, and he's going to get an opportunity at the free throw line. That foul goes against Miller, and shooting 2 free throws, we're going to see Rance Harrison. Harrison's first free throw is good. Second free throw by Harrison is on the way, and that's good. Harrison has 21 in the ball game. Oh, we have somebody down on the floor, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Harrison is down. Not the player you want to see hurt here. Trainer is coming onto the floor. So with 4:38 again, Braves trail 48-73. I'm not sure if it's a cramp or Bailstat back to Munger, working against LeBeau. Over to two-strike, who's back into the game as well. Huron, Bailstat. Bailstat drives the lane, his runner, and we're going to see. We're going to have another foul called here against the Braves. And earning a trip to the line will be number 31, Bailstat, to shoot a couple. Actually, no, he's going to be shooting the bonus. Foul will go against number 32 of the Braves. That's Nigel picking up his third personal. Free throw is good by Bailstat. 74-49. 3:38 here in the final quarter. Bailstat nails both free throws. 75-49. Harrison now with the ball, drives the lane, fires at the elbow. It's off the mark, rebound controlled by Huron. Two-strike now with the ball, middle to McManus. McManus is a luxury to have out there at 6'7". You could do a lot of things with him. He makes pretty good decisions in handling the ball. He's now posting up LeBeau, and Nigel comes over and must have scared him a little bit. Ball's thrown out of bounds. I think Nigel was looking to block that 6'7" center. McManus throws in. Back out on top to Huron. Back over to Munger. 3 minutes to go. Huron firing a three-pointer. And rebound off to Bailstat. A fadeaway shot, air ball. With the putback is Dakota Munger. Harrison down the right side. 77-49 over to Nigel. Nigel back to Harrison. Harrison to the corner to Lee. Lee's shot is blocked by McManus. And coming away with that is Bailstat down to Huron. Huron's going to get a breakaway layup. Pretty consistent scoring by the starting five for Chamberlain. 30-point lead. On top is Harrison. Harrison firing a three-pointer, and that's going to be good. Rance Harrison. 52-79. Two-strike. Opposite side, again, just moving the ball around. Munger, two-strike. Two-strike doesn't shoot much. Again, distributes very well. And Harrison now driving down the court right by Munger to the bucket. Harrison finishing strong for the Braves, 54-79. Bailstat now settling down the offense for the Cubs. Last time they got in this hurry, the Braves were able to run off quite a few points. Now McManus fires. Again, big guy shooting a mid-range jump shot and nailing that. He's got 7 in the quarter. And in the ball game, he's got 17. Nigel opposite side to LeBeau with the ball now. Back to Nigel. Nigel pulling the trigger. Off the iron. Lee with the rebound. Lee goes up. Pump fake and a second rebound. And he's going to be fouled. Munger picking up his first personal. And at the line, we're going to see Ivis Lee. Again, last trip, Ivis was 1 out of 2. 81-54. We've got a minute 21. Lee's free throw is good. And we've got a whole new 5 coming in for the Cubs. Minute 20. 81-55. We've got Cruz, we've got Donovan out there, McCluskey, Miller, and also into the game is Hickey. You always got to have that Hickey in there. Lee with another free throw. He is 3 out of 4 in the ball game. He's got 5 points. Minute 18, right side with the ball now is Donovan. Being guarded by Harrison. Back out on top. Over to Sullick. Down to the corner to McCluskey. Ball nearly tipped away. McCluskey again, a pretty decent ball handler. Back again, reversing the opposite way. Hickey out on top. 11 on the shot clock. With the ball now, Sullick. Opposite side to McCluskey, and he's going to travel. So we're under a minute here, 81-56, 52 seconds on the clock. Again, Braves working against the second squad here of the Chamberlain Cubs. Harrison out on top, again being met by Miller. I'm sure he's going to go right by Miller when he wants to. And there he goes by Miller, dishes over to Eaglestaff. Eagle Staff fires off the back of the iron. No good. Board cleared up by Sullick. Sullick down to McCluskey. McCluskey now down the left side and tipped away by Eagle Staff. McCluskey will inbound for Chamberlain. And getting it over to Hickey. Back out on top to right side to Donovan. Left side to McCluskey. Back out on top. Over to Miller. Miller pump fakes. Being guarded by Eagle Staff. Interior pass. And with that, the Hickey gets 2 points. And 9 seconds on the clock. Harrison working against Miller. Harrison pulls up free throw line. And that's going to be good for Harrison. So ending this game, Cheyenne-Eagle Butte 58. Chamberlain Cubs 83. Again, 58-83. Again, the Braves struggled throughout, just not able to maintain the pace against the much taller Chamberlain. Again, primarily Selick, but also Dakota Munger. Dakota Munger did an excellent job for Chamberlain in the first half. He had 13, and he added 2, 4, 6, 8 in the second half. So he finishes with 21 for Chamberlain. He's the leading scorer. Jared Huron had a big game as well. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 20. He finishes with 20. McManus finishes with 17. And then Balestat, he finishes with 13. And Two Strike with 8. And that is the starting 5 for Chamberlain. For Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, again, Rance Harrison, leading scorer. Through 3 quarters, he had 15. In the third quarter, he put up 8, 10, 13 more. He finishes the game with 28 points. Elijah Brewer with 8 points. Nation LeBeau with 4 points. Cannon Keckler, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points. Ivis Lee with 5. And Kenneth Eaglestaff with 2. Again, final score, Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves 58. Chamberlain Cubs 83. We appreciate you tuning in to live stream coverage. Note the Braves boys are in action tomorrow. There'll be no girls game down in Little Wound. I believe the game starts at 2 o'clock versus the Little Wound Mustangs.